They indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Tackle made by Justin Evans.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
You got nothing. 47 Mike, 47.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That'll be complete to Breida. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Allen. Buying time to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Nice play there by Ed Oliver. That's why he went 9th overall when he came out of Houston back in 2019.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
They'll run with Henderson. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Los Angeles.
Darrell Henderson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are going to take a 1st quarter lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down in bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On play action, Allen. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now Allen again. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Allen's throw is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And again, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Flush to his right. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He can run for it, and he will. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throw out wide to Woods, complete. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stafford. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. Brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
I remember covering Robert Woods in college at USC, and consistent was the word that was always used about him. Maybe we should have added dependable as well. Over 1,100 yards each of the last 2 seasons. This guy studied to be an NFL wide receiver while in college and has carried that over to the NFL. A pro's pro. This guy plays as hard as anyone in the league.
2nd and 7.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, there's the flash and dash that Rams fans got used to during the Todd Gurley era, but with Todd in the rearview mirror, here's Cam Akers, the rookie out of Florida State, and he can exhibit the same type of ability. Running, cutting, can catch the ball in the backfield. I think he'll be a better pro than a collegiate player because I believe he'll get better blocking and show his talents. And in Sean McVay's offense, he'll get the ball often.
Taron Johnson made the stop. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
And 10.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's got his man. It's Butler. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams.
Los Angeles.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call pulling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Quinton Dunbar with a pick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jackson now to return. And he returns this to the 22.
Jackson on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
33-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Rams.
Here's Akers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
16 yards. First down, Rams.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Quinton Dunbar right there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Switch up, switch up.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Well, the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. All day.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
Allen's pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And there's a catch there by Stephon Diggs, and he is dangerous whether you throw the ball to him short or you target him downfield for the big plays. Averaged nearly 18 yards per catch. That ranked 4th in the league last season. He is elusive and tough to get down on the ground when he's in the open field.
Throwing again on second down. Allen, he's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Operating from the red zone now. Allen, they'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
To the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
And incomplete.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Jackson now to return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Going right back to Akers. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He's the best defensive lineman. They play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big conversion there for the Rams on 3rd down. 44 yards. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Brandon, I know it's hard to believe sometimes that a guy who was rated in the top 5 running backs in the draft could be a little bit underrated, but I thought that about Cam Akers. One of my favorite runners in this draft. We just saw that ability right there. Great vision, terrific speed, has the power to run through tackles and make big plays. Remember, he was a #1 high school kid coming out. Now he's exhibiting that talent in the NFL.
At the Bills' 8-yard line.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. They run once more with Henderson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Rams 14, Bills 9.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams...
Allen hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Check 3, check 3. 25, check 25, check 25.
They go counter with Breida. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Another big play there by Aaron Donald, the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year in 2017 and 18. We know he can rush the passer. He's also dominant in the run game. The quickness for a man his size often defeats the offensive lineman trying to block him.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the 1st phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
Eluding the pressure right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They get this out left, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. And he's brought down. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
Jackson now to return. Good return up past the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a first down throw, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Rams.
On first and 10, Stafford. This is Butler making the catch. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brings up second and 4 at the 15-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Hakeem Butler, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the fourth. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Rams 21, Bills 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First and 10 at the 44.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Come on here, come get some. Come get some. Come on here, come get some. Here, Roy.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That'll be complete to Breida. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll run on first down. Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. On first down, Stafford here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Woods. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
But when you think of the Rams and their passing game, sometimes Robert Woods gets overlooked. But if I told you he led the team in targets for the last 2 years and had 139 last year, would you be surprised? Probably. But now with Brandon Cooks gone from the roster, they'll look in his direction maybe even more. And I just love the intensity that he plays the game with.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run this with Akers. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
58, come on. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Los Angeles, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.